And we are live, 94 feet of life via the scene. Remember, if you're watching the video live or the replay, subscribe to the channel, notifications on. We are now in basketball season truly, so you never know when we are going to pop up. If you're on Instagram, THE.SCEN on Instagram. If you're on Twitter, SCEN_THE. Happy birthday to basketball. 129 years young today. Our favorite sport has given all of us so many memories, careers, opportunities. So happy birthday, basketball. Listen, this is going to be rapid fire style today. If you saw the 30 and 30 challenge, you know how we roll. Opening night, our favorite players, just going to talking about the game and to get ready to tip this thing off. But before, let's do the quick introduction. Somewhere between Maryville and Jeffersonville is my main man, MJ. MJ, what's happening?
Man, shout out to your geography skills. He knows everywhere on the planet, and he always have it in the perfect mid of the radius, man. Salute. But yeah, man, we here, man. We're going to give y'all what y'all need. Continue to proceed. Let me go ahead and swing it over to my man, Memphis. Yo, Ham, what it do?
Yo, man, I'm just over here chilling, man. Glad that 'tis the season, y'all. It's basketball full throttle all week. We got opening night. We got Wednesday night with a full slate. And we got Christmas coming up Friday. So it gets no better. We in the lab. We in our zone. I'm going to swing this behind the back pass over to my man with the holiday San Antonio Spurs gear, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? Got to give him his props on that. Trav, what's happening?
What's going on, man? I was just here, man. Hey, it's holiday season, man. Hoops coming right on time, man. This is one of the best. It's gonna be one of the best Christmas gifts we come across this year, man. So, hey, y'all know what it do. It's 94 feet of life, man. Let's get this thing going, Jared. Let's get this thing going.
Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. This is the sign me up portion of the segment. NBA season is tomorrow. Sign me up. And then I'm going to kick it down to Big Bro. Go ahead and kick it down to Coach Les.
Appreciate that, Bunky. I'm excited. Basketball, my cup runneth over, as you should say. And I'm just excited for the NBA to start. A lot of college ball in. Now it's time to let the big boys be the big boys. Earn them checks.
Hey, Coach, we're gonna stay right with you. Our first game in the TNT doubleheader, Warriors visiting the Nets. Two of the most talked about teams coming into this season. The Kyrie Durant combination. Can the Warriors rebound despite the Klay Thompson injury, I should say. Coach, looking at these two squads, I know you're a big Durant fan. We talk about that. What are you expecting out of both of these teams early and maybe just kind of as they progress through the season?
I hope the Warriors stage, because I think Kevin Durant is going to come out on fire. His first game back, we know what happened the last time we seen him on the basketball court. Playing competitively, not to take anything from the preseason, but I think the Nets come out the gate ready to go. I think it's a lot of hype surrounding them, and I think it's those two guys, Kyrie and KD, are two guys that will live up to the hype this first game against the Warriors. And I expect Steph to be Steph. I think it's going to be a pretty good game.
Ham, let me swing this back to you. Golden State, obviously the Klay Thompson injury definitely impacts them, but we get Steph Curry back on the court. What do you expect the Warriors long term? Like sort of long term prognosis as the season kind of builds on.
Ooh, okay. With them, it's definitely their return to Steph. And Steph, from what we've seen in preseason action, he's looked like Steph. He's back on, he ain't just in his bag, he in his luggage. He clocking 29, 30, getting it in under 30 minutes. He added. We looking forward to seeing what we're gonna get from Andrew Wiggins, Kelly Oubre. James Wiseman, of course, is That's the one I'm looking forward to the most. Just his entrance and growth and maturation, because he's pretty much been out of basketball for like the last couple of years because he really didn't get to play. So just getting to see him back in organized live action, that's gonna be a thing for me to watch all season.
MJ, I'm gonna swing this up to you. X and O's of the Nets. We talk about all, the off the court thing and all that. How do you see this working? We're not gonna talk about Harden because it hasn't happened. We don't even know if it's gonna happen. But Kyrie, KD, now with LeVert, who was a rising star in the bubble last year, Dinwiddie, who was a 20-point a game scorer. How do you think the Nets incorporate 4 pretty potent offensive weapons like that together?
Well, what a lot of people don't understand is frustration from role players or superstars not getting the shots do not come from a player being selfish or what have you. It just really comes from not getting enough possessions for everyone to eat. Putting them in the 7 seconds or less style of concept with the style of players that they have, I think is a perfect fit for them. They're going to run early and often. They're going to take the first available shot that is there. Kyrie Irving, skill-wise, is just as good as any of your favorite point guards in the NBA right now. He's just as skilled as Steph. He's just as skilled as Damian Lillard. All of those things those guys can do, Kyrie can do with his own flavor. And you also have rim runners who can be able to set screens and catch lobs from Kyrie or from KD. You got Karis LeVert, who is going to get a one-on-one opportunity anytime he wants. At the very least, as long as they're able to push the tempo, they're going to be fine. And when they can't push the tempo, get a ball to KD and let him do what he does best.
Hey, KD is definitely the ultimate equalizer if it all breaks down. That, if everything don't work, we just find number 7 and it'll be fine. Switching on out to the West Coast, the Battle of LA, and I'm going to bring our man Germ and Trav into the conversation. The Battle of LA. The Lakers, for all accounts, won the off-season championship this year. LA, Doc Rivers is gone. Germ, talk about this for both of these teams. They're getting started with some roster turnover that's happened on both sides.
Well, we're gonna start with our adding our guy Menace, Dennis the Menace that is. I look forward to seeing what Schroeder looks like in his Laker debut. Hopefully he's scheduled to he's game time decision. Hopefully he plays. I'm really looking forward to seeing just how LeBron plays with him and Trez Harrell if he decides that he's going to be on the court or not, which we have some reservations about those type of things moving forward because of some personnel things. But I'm looking forward to AD, year 2 of AD and LeBron together. I want to see AD continue to be the player that he is, which is that transcendent mismatch that he just happens to be each and every night. He still is one of the 3 best players in the NBA. It's without question. If he's not the best, then, give me who you don't want. That's what I'll say. I say it like that. As far as the Clippers go, hey, man, year 2 of PG, year 2 of Kawhi together. Hopefully Kawhi ain't coming from San Diego this year. Hopefully my man's is staying in LA, got a hotel room or something. And I hope that my guy PG can take this step forward and really just get the mental aspect of it back behind him so he can just come and play basketball. But those are my overview for the season. Hey, Lou Will is still on this roster, and he still get paid the same amount as D Rose. I just want y'all to know I need that to happen. Like, they the same amount, bro. Just do that for me right now.
Yeah, we have definitely, and I know Coach Les, certainly, we are rooting for the D Rose to the Clippers in some form or fashion. And definitely before we move to Trav, Kawhi, we know you don't like to spend your money. Get you the nice suite, the nice rental apartment downtown LA, brother. We know you have the money because you don't spend it on nothing. Get the nice rental. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Just avoid the 2-hour commutes is brutal, brother.
They call them lofts down there, I think. Get a loft.
Yeah, get you a loft. Get you a loft, man. It's cool. Trav, Battle of LA. I know Trav, you see he's got the Spurs sweater on, but he's a Claw fan. So talking about the Claw, Trav, he didn't have the greatest ending in that bubble either. What are you looking at from the Claw now? His second year now.
I think Kawhi Leonard is gonna do Kawhi Leonard things still though, man. I mean, he's one of your top 5 players in the league, man. Dude gonna do what he want to do the way he want to do it, regardless. Did they mentally check out not too long ago? Probably so. But it's still Kawhi Leonard, man. We know what Kawhi Leonard is capable of doing, and we know he can do it at an elite level. So Kawhi isn't the one I'm going to worry about, especially at LA. Hey, if he don't need no love, let that man stay in San Diego, man. Hey, as long as he giving you that work, he has earned the right to do what he do. He has earned the right to do what he do, so let him do what he do.
All right, I'm gonna swing, but we're gonna get to another topic about our favorite players. But I want to go back to Coach Les, put him on the spot. Slight interview thing. Coach Les, Tyronn Lue, new coach with the Clippers, replacing Doc Rivers. From either an X and O point of view or just establishing culture mindset, if you're Tyronn Lue this year, this team still has championship expectations. What do you do differently, or what are you trying to establish early with this Clippers team?
Discipline. I think that's the first thing is discipline and establishing who needs to be accountable. You can't be afraid to go at your best player. You can't be afraid of that because ultimately you have to garner the respect of all 15 as opposed to just your top 2. You're going to have to do that. And that was something that Tyronn Lue did in Cleveland when he took over mid-season, and he held LeBron accountable. He wasn't afraid to speak to LeBron or say things that, that needed to be said in film. I think he's going to have to, say those things, that Doc may have said or may have not said. He's going to have to, establish discipline and a culture of accountability with the Clippers. That's just, like I said, that's just my opinion. Speaking from a coach's point of view now, I've never coached NBA players, never coached at that level, but that's just what I see, just because at that level, it's a lot of people when somebody's making more money than you that you're supposed to be supervising, it's a tough go around. And he has an advantage of being around those guys for a whole year. So he can, he probably know what can make those guys tick, how he can say those things and, when he can say those things. So.
Hey, you're not an NBA coach yet, brother, but when you get there, the old 94 feel like we getting our 5%. You know how this go.
I got you, man. You already know, man.
We getting
our rummy.
We getting our 5.
The grid money will be distributed evenly.
All right, so Wednesday night, we get the full slate. And yes, 94 Feet of Light will be back. Same time, Wednesday afternoon, 3:30 Eastern, 2:30 Central, 1:30 for our folks in the Rockies, 12:30 for our folks out there on the West Coast to preview the full slate. So be tuned back in. But before we get to lead into that, fellas, it's always the conversation of who's the best player in the league, and who's this. But basketball is a very personal game. So let's bat this around quick. We'll go right back, start with Trav. Your 5 favorite NBA players in the league right now. Not the best, not who you can win a championship with, just your personal 100% biased 5 favorite players are.
All right. I'm going with Jokic. Y'all know how I feel about Jokic. He's that dude to me. He's that dude in the league. He showed it. I got to go with LeBron, and I got to go with KD. I'm actually going to go with Claw also, and I got to go with Steph Curry. And my honorable mention is Kyrie.
MJ's 5 favorite players.
All right, there's plenty of ways I want to go with this, but I ain't gonna act a fool. So go ahead and give me Dame Dollar, Steph Curry, Fred VanVleet, Anthony Davis,
healthy,
and KD.
Okay, we're gonna do this quick, and then we'll talk about each other's list. Germ's favorite five.
Man, I got AD, KD, Kyrie, Steph, Joker. I still can't even say LeBron and Claw. I mean, it's
Yeah,
Five.
said your
hard,
five.
man.
That's
Said
your
your
five.
five.
Dang, man. Why can't we get 10?
No,
J Ham, your favorite five.
Bam Bam Adebayo. That's my dog right there. I like dude. AD, of course. I'm always rad with AD. KD, KD and Bron can split a spot. They can just, they can be interchangeable. Cool with that. The chef, that's my dog. Chef been represented for all dudes with light skin tone. And yo, I got a star in my town. Give me Ja. I got
Yeah.
rolling with Ja, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's plain and simple, man. I'm riding with Ja the same way y'all Chi-Town cats roll with D Rose. Ja is pretty much the little cousin of everybody in Memphis. Just christen him right now.
Hey, John's earned that status. So you know what? If he is everyone's little cousin in Memphis, he's earned that for
I'm
sure.
finna tweet that too.
That's the tweet. Tweet that. Hey, scene_THE on Twitter. We got thoughts. So my favorite guys are nobody that y'all have named because I didn't necessarily pick the star. So first one is Kyle Lowry. When you are willing to take charges in an All-Star game, Kyle Lowry to me, man, much maligned, but has proven to be such a tough dude. I'll take him. And then I got four big dudes as the next one. Give me Ibaka, Siakam, Cat, and Rudy G. Because Ibaka just seems to be a really solid dude. Just like you need dudes like him in your locker room. And Ibaka's kind of swagged out. I like him. Siakam, the story of a kid that's come from Cameroon, come from nothing. Yes, he needs some work to become what you would call that next level player. But you go from basically playing organized basketball for only 5 years to a max player. I respect that story. Karl Anthony Towns, we talked about. I just think he's just a very disrespected great player. I just think somebody who's that skilled and that great gets wild disrespect. And all the situations he's had with COVID, rooting for him. And Rudy Gobert, same thing with Kyle Lowry. I can win with guys like Rudy. And I don't care what folks say about, he shouldn't have got that money. The hell he shouldn't have. Yes, he should have got it. And he earned it. So that's my guy. Coach Les, you're five.
First and foremost, it's KD. Y'all already know. I've went on record a bunch of times. Next would be Devin Booker. After that, I have to go with Anthony Davis, Chicago. Then I have to go with another guy of mine's that Karl Anthony Towns. Starting to see where I'm going with this. And last but not least, Mr. Derek Pooh Rose himself. And my honorable mention, only because I feel like, this we gonna be seeing the last of him, is Carmelo Anthony. Now, those last two I named, I'll fight my mama if she disrespected their game.
Hey.
And she know that because we actually had an argument about Melo last year. So I love you, Ma. You know I do. But you remember what you said when you said it. So yeah, but definitely those are my five, 6 guys. And I'm looking forward to this NBA season because free D Rose, man.
Well, it looks like the superpowers did kick in because Lessons has a superpower of ultimate savage mode right now. It's kicked in, obviously. I'm waiting on mine. Give me an hour.
If you on Facebook, 94 Feet of Life is the Facebook group, and you will know that if you ever speak ill of Carmelo Anthony or Derek Martell Rose, you get dealt with by Coach. It's understood.
All coaching and logical things go out the window.
Man, what?
Hey, but that's the game, man. The game. Everybody has people like that. That's your guy, and it don't matter what anybody says.
That's what I'm saying about Ja, man. It's that type of energy over here with Ja. You know what I'm saying? Don't try. Y'all saw when we were talking about with the quote with De'Aaron Fox. Them like what? Hold on, homie.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
And for y'all, y'all don't. J Ham is one of the more laid back, relaxed people I've ever met. Period. But the job, even the slightest hint of disrespect to Ja,
baby.
Jay ready to come through the screen.
Man, you got look Cuzzo caught up in the wrong mix, baby. That's what I'm trying to tell him.
And there it is. So, fellas, we kind of wrap up this show again. Remember, 3:30 Eastern, 2:30 Central on Wednesday. We'll be back live talking about the full slate. We're just kind of some rapid fire things, man. Jerm, I'm gonna come back to you. We ain't heard. We're gonna get this ball back to Jerm. Jerm, I know you always talk about this is sign me up season. Not Bradley Beal, because we know your love for Bradley Beal, but something else this season you are looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to Boston because I just realized I really feel like that roster is ready. Like you can't be more ready than Boston this year. Yeah. They ready to. I mean, they got another filthy dude on there we ain't even named, and that's Tatum is fun to watch too, man. I'll look. Tatum make me want to go hoop right now when I watch Tatum. I ain't even gonna lie. That man got the whole thing. But besides Boston, I give you a West team, and then I move the ball. I'm really excited to see Golden State again because I missed Steph last year. Steph is so fun to watch. For how many 6'3" and under guards do you see set screens consistently? They go rebound. I mean, it's just I miss 30 from 30, man. 30 for 30, man. I just want to see 30 from 30.
Trav, bring you back into the conversation. Something this season that you haven't talked about that you kind of really looking forward to as this new season kicks off.
I don't too much talk about it, but because of a certain player that I just can't deal with, he okay, but folks try to give him that type of props like that, but he ain't that to me. But it's Miami, man. I want to see him do. I want to see can I do it again. I like Bam, man. Bam got this signing for a reason. Precious Achiuwa, that's my guy. I got to keep an eye on him like that. That's my rookie. That's my pick. I got to see that. Hey, I just got to. I want to see my Big Blue Nation succeed, man. Tyler Hero, Bam. Hey, I got to see them succeed this year, man. I want to see how they work this year.
Coach, we thank you for joining us today. I'm gonna bring you into the conversation. I got a really quick question, and then give me your thing you're looking forward to. Ties along with Trav David with Devin Booker. I think this is the year Devin averages about 30. I think a 30 a night this year. Because, and I'm not even gonna look at his face when I say this, because he's got some help. And he got a certain veteran point guard that I think is gonna really help old Dev beat the double team and get the better shots. So Devin Booker, the next step for him, and then jump into what you feel is what are you looking forward to this year?
You know what, man? We could make this really quick, and it goes to show you that we spend too much time talking because this was it.
Damn.
This shows you that just the chemistry we got. I am looking forward to Devin Booker going to the playoffs because he is playing with Chris Paul. Bottom line. I'm looking forward to that because, like I said, Chris Paul can get you to the playoffs.
Are you sick?
That's proven. Hot. He will get you to the playoffs. because he's done that. Now, he may get you past the first round, and that'll be great. But he will get you there. And I think Devin Booker will, and I don't know if we had this comment. I don't know if I even said this out loud to you guys, but I think Devin puts up 30 this year. I think Devin will do everything. The whole toolkit will be open. Now everybody will see what, my boy down in Olive Branch sees. We've been seeing since he was 16, 17 years old. And he was on the bench coming off the bench at Kentucky. You will see everything. You will see him. I think he will ascend to being the number two guard in the league.
Hey, I'll tell you this, and I'm gonna swing this over to our man Moneyline Myron, because this is kind of right up his alley. I don't know what the Vegas odds are, because in Vegas you can bet on anything. If there are Vegas odds on Devin Booker leading the league in score, and it's anything around that, if it's like a good number, 10-1, 15-1, something like that, I might responsibly put a little small change on that. Just saying.
I would too, and I'm not a betting man.
I don't think that's unreasonable. Moneyline, MJ, something you're looking forward to in this new year, man.
I'm looking forward to you guys answering this trivia question. Uh-oh. So last year, this is an NBA real plus minus question, but we only gonna focus on defense. What shooting guard had the highest defensive real plus minus rate in 2019 and 2020? Go ahead and throw your names out.
James Harden.
Good guess. Go ahead.
Damn you.
Who?
He said James Harden. I was gonna say James Harden too.
Okay. Go ahead.
I guess.
Yes.
Ooh, shooting guard, right?
Shooting guard.
I hate to say it, but he be rolling out real hard. Though I'm gonna say CJ McCollum.
Okay.
While we're here, Devin Booker.
Okay.
Give me SGA.
Okay. The top defensive shooting guard position name, as I say, this shooting guard was Duncan Robinson at 3.09.
I can believe that. I can believe that.
It's tough.
I can believe it. And he played some great defense. Great on-ball defense, got key stops. I can believe it.
The one thing that I'm looking forward to this NBA is narratives constantly changing. It's been an undertone about white guys not being able to play defense going on for quite some time. Well, there you go. There's one that's locking up and hitting threes. So who would have thought that would be your 3DA guy? But he is.
And J-Ham, I think you to wrap this up, what you are looking forward to in 2021?
The 20th season of NBA basketball in my city. That's simple. This is the 20th year that the Grizz has been here. We got a star. We can't go to the games because they're not letting nobody in, but the young crop of talent that we got, and it all meshes together and stay healthy, maybe we can sneak in. Maybe we just be on the cusp again, but it's going to be exciting basketball. And once you get to town, once you get this town behind you, it can get pretty crazy. It can be a fun scene. And if we are fortunate enough to get basketball back with fans in the building, and we can get in that 8th spot, one of those 8 spots, the month of May is alive in Memphis, y'all. For real. It's like trip worthy. Come on now.
And there you have it. Remember, we will be here tomorrow, 3:30 Eastern, 2:30 Central, with part 2 of the opening night previews. SCEN_THE on Twitter. We'll put that up. THE.SCEN is the Instagram. It's Ron, MJ, Jay, Germ, Trav, Coach Les, 94 Feet of Life. Until tomorrow,